Hey, everybody. It is Thursday night. That means it is the Haven Comics Quiz Show. I'm Josh Olive with Haven Comics. Stick around while we play the intro. Hit the like button. Let us know that you don't hate us. I hope you took the time to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't done that already, because if you didn't, that's just heartbreaking for me. I don't know if you guys are paying any attention to this, but it's the Olympics. The Winter Olympics are on, and once again, I'm reminded of all the things that I could never do, but now I really look at it and go, wow, nope, I would die. I would just absolutely die. I mean, the people who are jumping off of these ski jumps and flying hundreds of feet through the air, they're insane. They're like, I think they have a real honest to God, there's a problem in there because they're nuts. It's not good. It's not how it should be. Uh, it's still entertaining to watch, though, so I feel bad about that too. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Also, something new for the channel, so you guys know. We have had our standard team Facebook. We've had our team YouTube. You guys have all been back and forth on that. And frankly, we're a little bit bored. So now we have added Twitch. We are now also live streaming on Twitch. So yet another way that you can get your Haven Comics quiz show. And if you, I don't know if they're any faster than YouTube or Facebook. So I don't know if you guys want to try that, experiment a little bit with which platform you're using. Somebody be my guinea pig. Tots, that'd probably be you. But I have no idea. We'll see how that goes. Jeremy is doing double duty tonight because our prize cam is the union told her she had to take a break. So Jeremy is stuck pulling prize cam duty, and that is challenging because he has attention deficit disorder, I'm pretty sure. But he's working on that. So while he is doing that, let's see who all we got in the house. Tots always up there being the first one. How you doing, Tots? Hope you're doing well. We got Jeffrey Middleton in the house. Hello, sir. Good to see you. We got Spider Girl 42. What's happening, Spider Girl? We've also got Doug. You get your own guitar riff from the 80s, do you? I was unaware of that, but congratulations. Good for you. Let's see. Okay. Somebody is letting you have that, I guess. Good job, Tots. Mike Wissolowski's in the house and confirming that Facebook is working this week. Don't know what was up with last week, but thanks for letting us know that that's working, Mike. Much appreciated. We got Jay Thornton here from CBCP Comics. Thank you, Jay. Glad to see you on here, brother. Aaron, all the way in from Florida. Good to see you, sir. Hope you are doing well. Alan Breedlove is here with the good Yo Joe. I'm both excited and terrified about the prospect of G.I. Joe moving to IDW to Skybound. On the one hand, I think awesome, and on the other hand, I really hope that they just get Larry Hama to keep doing what he's doing, and just to keep the story going, because that would be awesome. But I guess we'll see. Jerrylyn Brunel is here with us. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see who else going down. Team Purple. Is that the color of Twitch? I don't know. Jeremy set all that up. Honestly, I have no idea. Twitch is much faster, is it? Good to know. That may help you. So let's see here. Anybody else in the house? Looks like the same folks commentating back and forth. Facebook, we got more Facebook that Facebook's working, so thank you for that. Speaking of things that are working, it looks like we have a co-host now, Mr. Jeremy Bernard.
Hey, Team Purple.
Are you a Twitch man?
No, I guess I am now. I'm working on it.
You wore the shirt, and apparently that's the right color.
Yeah, this is a Blurred Syndicate shirt. This is their what's this holiday? Valentine's Day. This is their Valentine's Day offering. They've got
Are
a
you
bunch
celebrating
of...
Valentine's Day from a cave?
Yes. What?
Because you are echoing something fierce.
It's the prize cam. I knew this was going to happen. Hold on. I'll fix it.
It's their Valentine's.
Did it fix itself? Is it done?
Yes, that's much better.
Ah, nailed it. Look at me. I'm a master of technology at this point.
That's what I've always said.
I've anticipated the problem before it happened and figured out how to fix it before it even happened.
You just didn't bother to fix it before it happened?
I didn't know it was going to happen. If anybody wants to drink and draw,
That's interesting.
At our drink and draw, Tom used 2 cameras, and his audio was like a Lovecraftian experience. Whenever he talked, it was just horrible, and I hated.
Yeah, you got to mute one of the mics.
Yeah, it was his face, so we couldn't see him the entire time.
Well, he was putting out some amazing art, though.
Yeah.
And he was just cranking them out, like, here's Storm. Like, holy cow, man.
He did 3. They're all prizes for the show, one of which is a prize tonight. It is Superman of Metropolis, number 1.
Nice.
I don't know anything about the Superman. Maybe we'll check in and talk about him later. Totally different guy, right?
Is that the one that Michael B. Jordan is doing?
You're gonna have to fill me in. I don't know anything about that.
It's a TV show.
Michael B. Jordan's gonna be Superman on a TV show?
That's what I understand. Or maybe he's just the producer. I don't know, but I think he's gonna be Superman.
I love it. I'm gonna watch that show just because he's in it.
Because Michael B. Jordan's amazing.
Yeah, but that's probably the same Superman. I don't know. I just know it's a different Superman.
Got it. Well, since you're already dipping into the prize cam there, you want to show what the prizes are this week? Let's see what we got.
Oh, man. The prize cam is sideways.
Oh, that's fantastic. This is what happens when our regular prize cam is out. The union sends over a second-rate prize cam.
Yep. And a second-rate host. So anyway, that's our prizes for the night. Boom. It looks okay that way. Not great, but, okay. It's still me doing it here, so we got our sticker pack. I'm loving our sticker pack.
Looks like we got some new stickers.
Yeah, we got cool stuff in it now. So we've got my artist stickers, like this shiny little demon guy right here, original character. There's a comic with him in production. Then we've got this Haven Comics, what is this? Holographic? Shiny?
Yep.
And then I love Sticker Ninja, and they just send a bunch of stickers whenever you make stuff with them. So you guys can have them. This one, I'm pretty sure is glow in the dark. Okay. So our sticker pack, we've got our gelatinous Feely balls. Everybody loves Feely balls. We've got Ghost Rider here. I didn't do anything funny with him because, honestly, I'm not as funny as the prize cam. We've got our, what is this here? My gift card to Haven Comics, $25, all your hopes and dreams. And we've got a gift card to CBCP Comics, so you can get your comics cleaned and pressed. We do have a trade paperback of Why the Last Man, named Book of the Year for 2003 by Wizard. Also, that show's great. I hear it got canceled. That sucks.
It did. That doesn't change how good the book was, though. The book was great.
Or the show, it ruled. And then Black Panther prize pack. And Mike is here, so he's going to fill me in on the name. But he gave us some art prints that are really cool. They're matted, so you can go ahead and do whatever you want with them in terms of framing. We also do have Tom Price's Superman of Metropolis. I don't know that character, so somebody tell me about him. And then we have a print from me, Jeremy Bernard. I'm also an artist as well as a second-rate host. This is, what is this show? This game. I know this game. I love this game. I'm
That's
just
Star
really
Fox?
broken. Huh?
That's Star Fox?
Star Fox. Nailed it. All right. You're right. It is ADD. So somebody save me.
That's awesome. HR wants to win that Why the Last Man trade. Wait, you do art, says Ryan. I believe Ryan must be joking because, yeah, Jeremy does art all the time. You can't stop him from doing art.
You can't. Is it good? That's debatable, but I do it.
To answer your question, Spider Girl, yes, it's a super shiny sticker. It's pretty cool. Ghost Rider does have a clone, Bonnie J's. He's pretty awesome.
There are a lot of Ghost Riders at this point.
There are, and I still want to see the Ghost Rider that our guest Jim Calafiore had that he was talking about. That female Ghost Rider was awesome looking.
I like it.
I don't know why they didn't go with that. So I was going to ask and see what you think. Have you read any good comics the past couple of weeks? We haven't talked about comics on here in a little bit.
You know, I haven't really had an opportunity to read comics over the past couple of weeks. So everybody, grain of salt, I'm lying. I've read a lot of My Little Pony comics. I really have. Have I turned into a brony? I don't know. Somebody tell me, because I don't know what counts. But my daughter's into it, and so we go and we will pick out a comic whenever I need to drag her to the store to drop off prizes or whatever. And I'm weirdly into it. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Andy Price's art is hilarious, isn't it? And if you're looking at My Little Pony comics, always check out what's going on in the background when Andy Price is the artist. He hides stuff in there all the time.
Yeah.
He puts his cats in there all the time. He hides. He makes ponies out of people, like the Blues Brothers will be in there. Magnum PI will be in there. All kinds of people will be in the background as ponies, and it's just hilarious. If you know what to look for and you spot the little Easter eggs he hides all over, they are everywhere. He takes the time to do that stuff.
But it's been kind of a fun ride to do something completely out of what would be my comfort zone. And
well, you might like a project that Andy has coming up next. He just announced it late last week or early this week. He's working on a children's book, of all things, of DC Comics character Deadman.
Huh.
I wouldn't have thought that was like great fodder for a children's book, but it looks fantastic.
Yeah, I'm on board with you, Mike. It is not something I would pick up and read on my own, but it's not for everyone. My daughter loves it. It's for a younger generation than me, I think. I like him. I think Andy knows what he's doing, so I'm excited to see what he does for that. I thought he was never going to leave My Little Pony. I thought it was his bright.
Well, the book ended at issue 104.
Oh no. Spoiler alert.
It was 104 issues long, dude. That's longer than most series go.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it does not look like Casper at all. It totally is Deadman, but it's a kind of weirdly kid-friendly take on Deadman. I don't know. It's strange. I'm going to go haunt his Facebook page real quick and dig up an image from that he posted. Talk amongst yourselves.
While you do that, it's Steve.
Hey.
Steve, you are our guest for the night. Tell us about you. I'm going to let Josh do that real quick. You are the Eggman.
I'm the Eggman. I'm Steve. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm an egg enthusiast and aspiring artist sharing the love of eggs.
What are you talking about? I know a little bit about it, but please If you're sitting at home, you have no idea what he means, fill us in.
All right. So I'm releasing a line of art related to anthropomorphic eggs. Everybody comes from an egg. Eggs are the beginning of life. And so we have this little character named Eggnog that does various things. There's a few variations on this. So we got, it's an egg with legs and a face and all the parts. We got
Some variations.
We got the Wizard of Oz, Tin Man. I got a little army egg with his mortar shell.
You're getting a lot of support based on that one, right?
Yeah, people love this. Somewhere around here, I've got an Air Force egg. I posted this on Reddit, and they said if they weren't taking this as a patch into the field, they weren't going.
Hey, we get derailed by animals all the time. Background doggo, you got to introduce your co-host there, your co-co-host.
Yeah, this is my co-contestant. This is Holmes. He's a foster with Paws Atlanta. He's looking for a good home, and he's staying with me. And he's been here for like a long time, so he's getting a little bit too familiar with me. He's my buddy.
You or he's yours now? What does that mean?
He's a foster, so his previous owners gave him up, and he needed somewhere to stay. He was getting way too skinny, so they sent him home to fatten him up. And he's just a great dog. He's a lab mix, and he is up for adoption. I'm kind of his midway house.
You're getting some love already. You were on board for our drink and draw. You showed off a little bit of your art. So I'm excited to see. So there's going to be at least a dozen egg puns tonight. Spider-Girl 42 is too quick. It is all eggs tonight. Almost completely eggs.
Perfect.
Josh is back on board. Okay.
This is the Dead Man book I was telling you about. That's Andy Price's new book.
Not quite Casper, but I'm into it. Andy spent so much time doing My Little Pony that I think people forget that he can really draw. Like, it's not just ponies coming from him all the time. That dead man's got a lot of life, a lot of personality. I wish there was a way to make that its own block instead of...
The dog's name was Holmes.
Holmes,
yes.
Grandpa Holmes.
Grandpa Holmes?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Okay, so Steve, I had a little bit more to do tonight than I typically do, so I didn't set up. So I typically ask kind of what are the weirder things about you, just kind of delve into the weirder things about you. But I feel like last time I talked to you, you were weirdly voluntary for some of the weird, like, you're talking about the perversion of eggs into particular things. So tell us some weird facts about you. Tell us some things that you wouldn't tell someone right away, but you tell weirdly a bunch of strangers on the internet now.
What sort of question is this?
It's a good one.
It's the kind of question Jeremy asks everybody every week.
Oh my gosh.
That's what he does. He's like, what was the worst thing you ever did in your life? And people are like, the statute of limitations isn't up on that, dude. Do not reveal that.
Right? This is absolutely a trick question. So I don't know. I'm an egg enthusiast. I'm making eggs. And my life really revolves around eggs right now.
Are you an eggetarian or do you abstain based on, respect for eggs?
Oh no, I eat eggs. I had one this morning.
Just
you
one?
Eat eggs.
How do you eat just one egg?
Well, I had 2 eggs, but I had one and then I had another one. That's how it went down.
I like the logic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
I don't know what to tell you about myself. I am I'm a foster for dogs. I'm drawing eggs. I'm doing living my best life here in Atlanta.
What's your second worst fear?
My second worst fear.
Mm-hmm. Not your worst fear, your second worst.
Oh man. My second worst fear is dying with a bunch of regrets on my hands and wishing I had done something that I didn't do.
Presumably,
I don't know.
Wow. That's a
Yeah.
good one. So what is the strangest animal that lays eggs that you would eat an egg from? Would you eat the egg from a spiny echidna?
I don't know that I wouldn't eat an egg if it's an edible egg. I mean, if it's not something like really gross and it's something that I'm supposed to eat, then I'd be open
It
to
just
it.
seems weird to eat an egg from a mammal to me. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it.
Like yeah. Yeah, mammal eggs. I don't know. Do we get mammal eggs? Can I get
Well,
this?
like I said, the spiny echidna, or is that a marsupial? Either way, it's not just a bird or a fish or whatever.
What about
The
lizard?
echidna, the platypus. I
Yeah.
think they both lay eggs, and that just seems weird to me.
Turtle egg?
Turtle eggs, yeah, people eat turtle eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Egg
My
drop
life
soup.
is a little worse every time I come on this show and learn these facts.
Yeah, you didn't know people ate turtle eggs?
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to know that. I don't want to know all the weird stuff dolphins do either. That episode wrecked my heart.
He couldn't handle learning that dolphins are like vicious murderers when it comes to sharks, and that they will just gang up on and beat a shark to death.
I'm not repeating the stuff that they do. Okay, so you've seen a little bit of the show. You understand that we're going to ask you some questions. Those questions are kind of geared toward your interests most of the time. I don't know about it tonight. We'll see. And then if you get them right, you get some cool stuff. If you get them wrong, the audience gets some cool stuff. Getting asked these weirdly personal questions from Jeremy.
Second worst fear.
Right. It's going on YouTube and having my my deepest fears exposed to the world. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what we do here.
Go on.
You are emotionally stripped and laid bare, you're bulletproof.
Right? When man is naked, he's invincible.
Mm-hmm. That's my motto.
I mean, look at Will Ferrell for living proof of that.
Yeah.
He's like, how awkward is this? I don't know, because I don't care. I'm just standing here naked. I'm running naked across the set. Well, Will Ferrell doesn't care.
Mm-mm.
All
right. Well, Steve, you want to get into it?
I will try my best.
Let's do it.
Touch your inner power. Grab it. Hold on. Let's play. The first thing we're playing for tonight, it's these stickers. There's a bunch of them. You can win them. You can stick them on stuff or not. Maybe you can just keep them. Some people do that. They're so afraid to use the sticker that they might as well just not have it. Don't suck, Steve. Lots of pressure. Lots of pressure from Tots.
He's also got some support, though.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Spider Girl.
If you don't win it, Spider Girl will.
Okay,
she
good.
is an assassin at these questions. All right, so for those stickers, who does not like green eggs and ham?
I guess his name is Sam. I am. Or that's his little buddy, right? I don't know the guy's name.
It's a rough one.
I didn't like it here or there. I didn't like it anywhere. I did not like it this or that. I didn't like it. And he doesn't say his name. He's the little weasel man. Or Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss might not like him, but we're asking specifically about the book. In that book, who doesn't like green eggs and ham?
You know, I kind of have to go with him here because, I mean, he never has a name in the book.
Right? It's not canon. It's not canon, Jeremy. What sort of nonsense is this? In the extended Dr. Seuss universe, maybe. I don't know. What is this?
He wasn't given an official name until the Netflix kids series named him. I have seen this show. I would have been able to answer this. He does have a name.
I've not seen the
well,
Netflix.
He got a name later.
If Netflix...
Dr. Seuss was dead when Netflix did that. I don't believe it.
Right? Turning in his grave.
Yeah, he's mad about it, I'm sure. I think it's a good name. Also, that show's not bad. I watch a lot of kids programming lately.
Right? This is the pro pony movement over here.
I think
He's
we
going
have
to break
also
out into some
advocate.
songs from Encanto later.
Yeah,
I can't
I
wait.
know them all now. I think we do have to call it. It is.
I think so.
I don't see a right answer, so all these beautiful stickers are going to get shelved. That's too bad. That breaks my
Dude,
heart.
I disagree with that. I think he gets it. He was not named in the book.
I don't know.
You
Netflix
can't blame the man for
Netflix
not having
rules the
seen
world
the
now.
adapted
They
series
can name-
later.
Changes.
Yeah. If
Does
they can
licensed
name Dr. Seuss
fanfic
characters,
count?
See, I think that's right. That I disagree. He does not have a real name. He was given a name later by somebody
nameless.
else.
How powerful.
His name is Guy I Am, and he was given that name for the Netflix TV show. I see Tots zooming in right there at the end. I'm not going to give it to Tots because he didn't know. He gives that question mark right there, and I had already cut it off. He had plenty of Googling time. Kayleesa is quick. That is quick.
Yeah, and I think everybody agrees that using the TV show is BS. And you go with the book. In the book, he's not named, and he got it right. See, Spider-Girl says give it to him.
If Netflix can posthumously name Dr. Seuss characters, then they truly do rule the media universe.
I can't wait to see what Amazon does with Tolkien. I've already seen things that have just made me flip my mind. Like, they created some human character, and he's stuck on a boat in the middle of the ocean with Galadriel. Like, what the heck is that nonsense? Like, there's plenty there to go with. You don't have to make up junk like that. Hopes for that show dwindling.
I agree with you that everything sucks, but whatever we like.
Kaylee said that was art.
That was art. Steve, those stickers are yours. I think you got robbed. We do have another rule around here. Josh, I think you'll agree. Every single problem with the show comes back to Owen.
Owen is the guy who writes all of our questions, and we couldn't do the show without him, so it seems silly to blame Owen. I think the rule of thumb is you blame the person who's not here, so it's clearly PrizeCam's fault. Today. She's not going to go back and watch this, is she? Because I don't want word of this.
I think she might be watching it because I heard her laugh when I said that about
No!
So she hates you now. Oh, man.
I was totally joking when I said that. I have to agree with Spider-Girl on this. Yeah, the musical Wicked, way better than the book. The book was, yeah. Hey, Nate Saint in the house. There we go.
I agree with you, Doug. There's plenty out there that's better.
Yeah, the Star Wars book was awful.
Mm-hmm. The Spider-Man comics suck. I'm kidding.
Clearly. The worst things ever.
All right, Steve, you got the hang of it now?
I'm on it. I'm learning.
All of these questions are going to be egg-based except for, I think, one. So
I love it.
Hang on for the ride. For question 2, we are playing for, let's see. Question 2, we always do gelatinous feely balls.
Things.
Yep, you can hold these balls in your hand. You can do whatever you want with them. So here's one example of something that can come out of your gelatinous feely balls. It's Ghost Rider. And then we always show off Ghost Rider, but we never show off some of the ones that are less terrible, like, where is he? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I actually really like the Spider-Man mold. I think it's cool.
It.
I keep it on my desk. Well, in my office. It's moved up to my corkboard. All right. So that is what you can win. Josh, tell him how he can do it.
All you have to do is answer this question correctly. A non-egg-based question. So, who was DC Comics' first black superhero, making his debut in his self-titled comic in 1977? 2 copies of which we currently have at the store right now.
We have the original?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we got issue number 1 at the shop right now.
Oh man.
People were quick on that in the answers.
Oh, were they? See, I should have logged into the chat, man.
Don't do it. That sucks. That's cheating.
Also, you can't trust these people.
Yeah, you can't, because you also got this one, Deathlock.
Which is a Marvel character, and Jay knows that.
Oh man.
We do have to stop and just take a second to acknowledge. We'll give you a second to think while we do this. February is Black History Month, so we do want to take the time to honor the Black history that makes history richer, including this.
Man, so I have no idea. I know I've seen it. I want to say he actually has black in the name, doesn't he? Like Black Lightning, or
if it's a comic book character from the 70s and he's black, there's a good chance it's going to have black in the name because that's how people rolled.
That's how people roll. Man, that's my best guess. I can't put my finger on it.
So what's your answer?
I'm gonna say Black Lightning.
You would be correct.
Really?
Yes.
How about that?
Black Lightning, created by Tony Isabella.
Is
back
there a
in the
Netflix
day.
show about that too?
It was a CW show, I think. But yeah, he had his own show.
Do we have any Tony Isabella news yet?
No, not yet. Working
Hang
on
in
that.
there, guys. We might eventually.
Working on that. Trying. But yeah, Black Lightning, he was originally a school teacher in like a bad part of the town in Metropolis.
I didn't know
who
that.
got electrical superpowers and decided to fix things. So yeah, pretty cool dude.
Steve, congratulations on winning some new balls.
Thank
Oh,
you.
jeez Louise.
I'm never. It's going to evolve. Think about how
On
bad
a non-egg
it's
related question. So that's +1 for everybody.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, our next question is normally presented by our friends at the Blurred Syndicate. I just sneezed, and that was unpleasant. I don't know if it was as unpleasant for you guys as it was for me, but that kind of threw my back a little bit.
Dang.
Ow. Anyway, our friends at the Blurred Syndicate usually present our third prize and ask our third question. But as it turns out, they know a pretty good realtor who just got them a new house. And so they got set up in their new house, but they don't have their internet hooked up yet. So they're not on tonight. So Jeremy's going to ask the question and present the prize on their behalf.
For anyone that doesn't know, that's a pretty good segue. I'm the realtor.
You totally need to have a tagline like, buy a house from me, bro. It's in the name, bro. Yeah,
I think I'm bringing the pizza thing back because so many people talk to me about the pizza thing. I think I'm going to bring it back. I think I'm going to have to. I got to play these videos so I can write off all the cool stuff I do for the show. But also, I'm Jeremy all the time. So if you want me to be your realtor, it'll be cool for everyone. And this question is brought to you by... We are playing for this totally sick wall scroll. Steve, I gotta be honest, I hope you don't win it because I don't want to have to ship this to Atlanta, but I will. So here's the thing about Wyatt, and here's why he rules. He knows who this character is. I don't know as much about anime, but he's here to make sure we do. So we hope he's enjoying the show. Hopefully he gets to catch it. Either he's watching at home or he will catch it soon when he has internet back. But for right now, we just want to say, Wyatt, we miss you. And in his stead, we want to make sure that we say go to the blurredsyndicate.com. That's really sweet of you, Aaron. Aaron, I actually just took somebody to one of your mom's listings, so it's
That sounded like, I know you didn't mean that bad, but that sounded bad.
I took somebody to one of his mom. His mom is a really nice, really good realtor.
I know, but it's just like making a your mama joke. It sounded bad.
And his mom's just really nice.
I know she is. I think his mom is awesome.
Sorry, I said your mom's really nice.
You're crazy.
Oh yeah, we're doing a show. What name was given to Dr. Eggman when Sonic the Hedgehog was launched in the USA in 1990? Oh, hey, we're on Twitch now.
Poor old Sonic. I've heard this before, but I have no idea.
We need the whole name because it's too easy. This question is too easy.
It's only too easy for people who know.
So, yeah, but if you know, you got to know the whole name. So, audience, step it up a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of kind of the right answer. I want the whole name. Also,
wow. Jerry's feeling picky tonight.
No, I mean, the show is the new movie with James Marsden, total banger. Also, the guy, Eggman, is played by an international superstar Canadian actor. So
I'm still trying to get over the part where you said that the show was a total banger, and you meant that as something good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But you can't watch the Goonies.
Have you seen the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Have you seen the Goonies?
Yeah, and I turned it off.
No, then you haven't seen it.
Oh man. Okay.
I've seen the movie. I've seen the new movie. I don't know the name.
Okay. Dr. Eggman was played by Jim Carrey. Just throwing that out there. I do see one right answer, one whole right answer, and I believe for his just super kindness as a human being, I'm very happy to give it to him. Jeremy the Terrible. Thank you, Mike.
My favorite is this one.
Token.
That's brilliant.
It is Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Aaron nailed it. Dr. Ivo Robotnik.
Kevin, I like it.
Thanks, chat.
Okay. I think I'm getting along okay. I do miss the prize cam.
We all miss the prize cam.
Humor. It's much harder without the prize cam, but I'm doing my best. So
you're doing great. Right. You're doing a good job. Keep it up, kid. You'll get there one day.
Thank you. Okay, where are we? Yes. So the next question is brought to us by our friends at CBCP Comics, where they do stuff to comics and they're better and stuff after.
Yeah, that would be the BCP, comic book cleaning and pressing.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they get the schmutz off of a comic book. Any wrinkles or folds it's got in it, they press those out so it's nice and smooth and flat. And if you send it off to get graded, then it's got its best chance of coming back with a higher grade.
That can mean hundreds of dollars.
It can mean a lot more than hundreds, depending on the book.
That's true. It can mean infinite numbers of dollars. So this is typically $20, but it can mean a lot more for you. He said that to this date, he has not got somebody to actually redeem one of these. If you have one of these, use it.
Heck yeah, give it to me. Because I guarantee I will use it.
He does really cool stuff. He will throw that thing in a fission reactor and then it'll come out super clean. He does really cool stuff.
And it glows in the dark after that, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. That adds a whole grade. So, no egg on
wow. This is the same person who said we're going to see a lot of puns. I think she meant because she was going to throw them out.
She's been looking them up.
That's what it is.
Spider-Girl 42, I'm glad you're here.
Here you go, Jason. Uh-oh. I win it, and I will be redeeming this weekend. So you've got a book in mind already. That's cool.
Steve, are you a big comic book guy?
I'm a small comic book guy. I don't have a lot of comics, but I enjoy them from time to time.
What comics do you like to pick up every now and again? Marvel guy, DC guy, independent guy?
I'm more of a Marvel guy, I guess. There's nothing specific I would put my finger on. Man. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I've got anything around here at the moment.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think the world was more split evenly, DC versus Marvel, before Marvel came and completely decimated the movie game?
I don't know. I mean, I don't. There's a story there about who was going bankrupt and this, that, and the other, but I really don't know. I always felt like Marvel had more sort of gritty, dirty comics, and DC always had these very uplifting, clean, wholesome things. Maybe
DC made the mistake.
Well, that's Vertigo. That's different.
Right?
DC has the Vertigo imprint, but that's like Disney also owned the people who made Touchstone movies. They weren't putting out Disney product.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Josh, I'm going to leave it to you.
All right. Question number 4. In Game of Thrones, hopefully you like Game of Thrones, who gifted Daenerys Targaryen her 3 dragon eggs? Got to go deep on that one.
Oh, dear.
Are you up on your Game of Thrones lore? Do you remember when she got the eggs?
No, shoot? I forget where she ended up with the eggs from. So here she was at a party and they killed a guy, and she was with that crazy old woman, and then somebody came, gives her these eggs, and they're just fancy special ornamental eggs, right? Sort of, kind of.
Kinda. She was being sold off as a bride, and they were a wedding present.
Yeah, but who are they from?
That's a good question. That's why we asked you.
That's how the game works.
Who gave her those eggs? So it's not her brother. It's not the little guy with the sword that runs around with her. It's not her husband. It's that crazy old witch lady comes in later, right? Because she's sort of out of the story at that point. I don't know. I don't know who gave her those.
Dr. Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Sure.
Kroger. She got her eggs from Kroger. That was it.
I'm sorry, guys. I do not know.
You're okay. Every time you get one wrong, the audience gets it right.
And I do see a correct answer pretty quick in here. Magister Illyrio Mopatis from the free city of Pentos, if I recall correctly.
For real? And someone just like jammed this out on chat. They're like, "Oh, of course, Illyrio."
Yeah, that was Tots. That was the one true Zachary. He has weird knowledge stored in his head.
All right, Tots. Well done.
He is a powerhouse of these questions.
Now, we sure it's with 2 L's or is it with 1 L? Because I wouldn't count it if it's with 1 L.
Well, we're not going to get him on his spelling because there's no O in the middle of the word Illyrio.
I mean, you should give it to him, I guess, like a pity. A pity.
A pity right there. Throwing the shade like a pity prize.
Yeah, it's a pity prize. No O. My gosh, Zach.
Yeah, it's not a spelling test most of the time. Sometimes we're really strict on it if it's something simple, but I mean, that's a made-up word in a made-up world.
Yeah, I can't spell in any case. There's very small 3-letter words that I can't spell, so I would be disqualified in an instant.
Yeah, see, we don't want to do that. We don't want to be overly strict. But yeah, it looks like Tots is pretty happy there. I imagine Tots is going to have a Deadpool comic that he wants to get cleaned and pressed and sent off. That would be my guess.
Speaking of Deadpool, Steve, can you
Yes,
show off?
Hang on a minute. He added the extra O to look like an egg.
Good. All right. Then it's a done deal. Definitely. We're in.
Can you show off any Deadpool egg art that you may or may not have done that I know you've definitely done?
I do. I have them here somewhere. If I can find them. Here we are. Here's Eggpool.
That's so good. I love it. It is somehow a little perverse. It's just, it feels like a lot.
Yeah. All
Do you
the
make
eggs
prints?
are glorious.
Do you make prints?
I'm gonna try and get some. Currently, I have no prints. I have some little bitty square prints of some of these, and I'm gonna be getting some prints, but I don't have a store yet. So this is really a work in progress.
Well, if you get some prints, you should send us a couple to give away, and also get some business cards so you can get some business. That's what I find. The more solid relationships I make, just giving out little weird things, the more people come back later and are like, "Hey, I really like your stuff. Let me buy some comics. Let me buy some prints." You're talking right now to a very loving audience that will remember your name. So.
Well, awesome. I love it. I'm really just getting started. I've been working on these for a few years, and then they were like, "Hey, we should do something with this." I was with my neighbors up the street, and they're like, "Hey, show us your eggs." And I was like, "Okay." And so I started an Instagram. It's Egghead Country, and then I'm trying to figure out what to do. But it's all very new and exciting to me.
I love it. We've got a question here. I don't know if he's trying to steal.
Oh my God.
So I got poo-pooed last time because I said, "Oh, we're gonna do an NFT," and then I think just went off the rails.
Tom is not a fan. I since have done a little soul searching on NFTs and have decided that I'm not into them either. I didn't understand. So an NFT is just a piece of Bitcoin that's stamped with an image. I didn't know that. Now I do. So.
Yeah, I am not on board with those things.
Yeah, not for me. Some people love them. So Steve, if you make your fortune on NFTs, please come over and buy some comics. We'd love to see you.
Will do.
Yeah, you should come out to the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo, April 22nd through the 24th, with some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle egg people.
Yeah, you'd sell them.
Well, I was just saying, get Kevin Eastman to sign them.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be there.
This co-creator of TMNT is going to be at the expo. Also, if you have any Thanos egg people, Jim Starlin, creator of Thanos, is going to be at the expo too.
Hey Jim.
I don't know. I can kind of see an egg with that Thanos chin. You know?
Yeah, it's hard. Give them a huge chin because they're very round. But I think I need a purple egg.
I think so. And if it doesn't work as Thanos, you can just call it Barney.
Yes, the Barney / Thanos.
I love you. You love me. Let's eat something scrambled with cheese.
Steve, have you seen question 5 of the show before?
Question 5. No, sir.
So question 5. That's our Canadian bonus question. That is just for the audience. So we're going to ask you, but also just the audience. So if you know the answer, are you the kind of person that cannot shout it out violently?
Yeah, watch. I mean, I can mute myself if you want to. Like,
it's up to you.
Yeah, here we go. I'm ready.
You can't shout out wrong answers if you want to do that.
Here I am, not answering the question. I understand the rules. The rules are I don't get to answer.
Yep. If you do answer with wrong questions, the only person you'll distract is me. So go for it.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So for question 5, you at home in the audience can win this gift card to Haven Comics. It's from Jeremy Bernal, the Realtor, but it's to the greatest comic book store in the whole dang world. It's Haven Comics. Hold on, I made a banner for that. Or Josh did, I think. It's located at 871 Slaughter Road, Suite F in Madison. So you can come
I
see
did
it.
not make that. That was you.
Was it? It might have been
Yeah.
Kay-Lisa. Sometimes you
That could
show
have
up and Kay-Lisa's just done the whole job. So
Yeah, Kaylee's awesome.
we do have this one too.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, we can.
Otherwise, Alan Breedlove will get on you, and you don't want that.
Yeah, we can make that one scroll. So that one can scroll for a second. Okay, so for
Hang on, I'm cracking up because an answer already came through that I like. Is that? That's a good goose egg. Oh, that's brilliant.
One of these days, somebody is going to get this right before I actually read the question. What was the last theatrical release to star legendary Canadian John Candy?
This one's going to throw people.
John Candy, last thing he did.
Because people are going to know this, but they're going to question themselves.
Dang, Jason didn't question it.
No, he did not. Correct answer came flying through.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon. So, Canadian bacon, worth noting, in America, it basically means bacon. It's like ham, not bacon, but like ham. In Canada, it actually means back bacon, which is gross. I wouldn't eat it. I can't do it. It's just like real fatty, thick, like, you can't do it. But also, Canadian bacon. What's some eggs without some ham? The U.S. president, low in the opinion polls, gets talked into raising his popularity by trying to start a Cold War against Canada. Sounds like a timely movie that everyone needed in their life because Canada is not bad. Everyone should love Canada all the time. Okay. So who won that?
Look like Jason Edmonds.
Jason. Gotta write that down. I'm gonna throw up the winners to this point.
Here we go. All right. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Did you just kill the comments? Comments just went away.
Oh, yeah, I got locked out of them too. Okay.
What just happened? How are we going to know who won stuff if
they came back for me? Go to banners or brand or something and then go back. Oh, no. I was trying to block a bot and I accidentally blocked Zach.
Did you seriously?
Yes.
You blocked Tots.
No. No, it took me forever to figure out how to unblock the other one. Tots, sign on somewhere else and forgive me. I will fix it as soon as the show's over.
Blue Hellion from Nebraska. What's happening, man?
All right. What do we win for question?
Wow, he blocked Tots. That's impressive.
I'm sorry.
You can just see. That's not even your mom saying that, but you can just see like somebody with a hand on a hip and a finger pointed at you and saying your middle name. Oh, that's good.
It feels almost worse coming from her.
Yeah, I would think, because she's a superhero.
I'm going to hold these up here because they're really glary on my thing. So for question 6, we are going to play for 2 Black Panther variant comics. Actually, I don't think this one's a variant. This is Last Annihilation. Like, how many annihilations are there? How many times?
There's been quite a few.
Completely destroyed. Pour one out for the OG Tots. He's going to be mad. Okay, and then this is really cool. This is beautiful. I love it. This is a Peach Momoko fine art variant. I think this is great. At least we have a chance until Tots logs on to something else. That's great. It's true. Tots is going to come back, and he's going to come back with a fury. And then it's going to be me instead of Owen.
I'm just amused.
Man, I am going to leave the blocking to HR tonight because HR is here. So, sorry, guys. Okay, Josh, take it from there.
I was just still amused that you blocked Tots.
I'd say I'll fix it, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
Oh, that's just amusing. Oh, that's very funny. I'm very totally amused. Anyway, what's our prize for question 6? Those comics?
Yeah.
So, this one is a number. You got to give me a number. How many hard-boiled eggs did Paul Newman's character eat in Cool Hand Luke? Part of a prison bet. How many?
I've not seen it.
Well, just think of an outrageous number of hard-boiled eggs. Like, how many would you absolutely not want to eat? Because that's just like, ugh.
200 eggs.
Holy God. That's the point at which you would be like, ugh.
Well, I don't know. It's a movie, right? It could be 70 eggs. It could be 200 eggs. It's not 20 eggs. I don't think it's 40 eggs.
So what's your final number?
I'm going to go with 200 eggs because I'm a man of my word.
Holy.
Well,
wow.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but
that's a lot of eggs.
It is a lot of eggs.
Now, we had an answer so fast that this was somebody like this, their favorite movie. Terry Smith knew right out of the bat.
50 eggs.
50 eggs.
50 eggs.
I could eat 50 eggs.
You think so?
I could eat 50 eggs.
It's a lot of eggs.
Terry, you just won these Black Panther variants, or, I mean, just Black Panther comics. Terry, I'm not sure I know you personally yet. Maybe I do. But come on to Haven and pick these up. If you can't come to Haven, reach out to us. We'll try and figure something out. If we know that we have something to figure out, then we will. If we don't, then we'll eventually have to recover them. So just letting you know.
Bonus question. How many dozens of eggs does Gaston eat every day? But you have to sing the answer.
As an adult, too. Right?
Huh?
As a kid, 1 dozen. As an adult, 2 dozen.
5 dozen eggs.
5?
5.
Really?
Yep. Look up. You're going to look up those lyrics right now, aren't you?
I'm looking them up. I'm just going to play the song.
Here's the weird part with the Cool Hand Luke 50 eggs. Apparently, in 2019, a man in India died while attempting to eat 50 eggs. He died at the 42nd egg.
No, come on. Well, how is this? Because don't hot dog eating contests, aren't they just shoveling in 100 hot dogs?
They don't usually get to 100. I think they usually get to about 70.
Is that
but,
it?
Yeah. And that's the world champion, guys. But yeah, 50 eggs is significantly more volume than the average human stomach can accommodate without discomfort. So that's fun. I mean, what a way to die. You're like, how did I die? Well, I died by trying to eat too many eggs.
Dang. I just got... My life is different now. There was a point in my life when I was wrong about this, and there is a point in my life when I will be right. From now on, this is a clear delineation for me between not knowing the answer to this and knowing the answer to this. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs, not 1. That's wrong.
Yeah, a piker eats a dozen eggs. Come on. 5 dozen eggs, though, that's getting up there.
What'd you say, a piker?
Yeah, I mean those are rookie numbers. A
So he
dozen
ate
eggs.
48 eggs and made Cool Hand Luke look like an idiot.
Well, I mean, look at Gaston too, though. I mean, he is ripped.
Jeremy just merged universes. He came from the 1 dozen egg Gaston universe.
Yeah, that Gaston was getting sand kicked in his face by Charles Atlas. That was wimpy Gaston. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but Belle, will you marry me?"
This is just for the prize cam. No one else will know what I mean. But that Gaston won't be having any mayonnaise. That's just for the prize cam. Okay, so moving on. All right, where are we going?
Question number 7, which is a physical location question.
Yes. I am a realtor. I got to say it. That's how I write off all this cool stuff. Also, if you want to work with me, just let me know. I am not hard to work with. I just got to know that we're doing it. So, that's what I do. I sell physical locations. So the answer to this is going to be a physical location. It's pretty obvious this time. We are going to play for this print, a black cat. I think I can just switch over here. I think I got a good setup now. Maybe not. Let's zoom in a little bit. We're going to play for this print, a black cat. I'm just going to grab this. That's easier for everybody. So you can frame this if you want. You can put this on your shelf.
You can turn the moon behind her into an egg.
That would be really cool. You should get into like egg graffiti or like gorilla
like
egg.
that guy who puts like AT-ATs looming over, like he buys paintings of cheap things that have like houses on a beach, and he puts AT-ATs marching behind him, stuff like that.
Add eggs, little bowl of eggs here, little egg and a chalice there.
Just turn all the moons to eggs.
Or you could hit Sticker Ninja up for some eggs, and you could just be living your life slapping eggs on things as you walk by.
Well, that doesn't sound like the best idea.
Hey, somebody's stopping, right? He's the egg guy. He's the egg man.
We do. I have egg stickers. It's a work in progress.
I love it. I love it. Make the world a little better, one egg at a time. That should be your logo, your tagline. Okay. What country do the famous jewel-encrusted Fabergé eggs come from? What country do the famous jewel-encrusted Fabergé eggs come from? I need the country.
Is it Belgium?
It is not Wakanda.
Wakanda. No. Is it Belgium?
No, sir. It is not Belgium. So I do have to reject that answer.
No.
Hardcore no. I see. Okay. Let me turn that off. I switched over.
I saw answers really fast.
Yes. I'm going to let you pick because they came in at the exact same time for me.
Well, one of them is on top, so that's the one we're going to go with.
Okay.
Russia. You can see it from your house.
Is it really? Really?
Yep.
You can see Russia from your house?
Yeah. Fabergé eggs. The House of Fabergé in St. Petersburg, Russia.
How about that?
Apparently, they only made 69 or so of them, and 57 of them still survive.
Dang.
Man. Every egg question I get wrong, I feel like a little bit less of an egg man.
Oh, that's awesome.
How much would it cost to build a shed outside of Haven Comics? I would love to make them my LCS. I could talk to you about buying a house. When it comes to building a shed illegally, that's where Steve comes in because he's a criminal now, just slapping eggs everywhere.
Well, you could just live with the LARPers back underneath the old Haven on the backside there in the unfinished dirt covered. It's a crawl space, but it's like 14 feet tall.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. We could hook you up. We'll hook you up. Blue Hellion, just never tell anybody that I sold it to you, and I will sell you a crawl space.
Under someone else's house. That's awesome.
I'm
The
joking.
soul is being extracted. Wow. Wow, that's some good stuff. Yes. All right. Well, what's our prize for question number 8?
For question number 8, we're going to play for Why the Last Man. This is actually number 3, one small step, but cool stuff happens in this one. If you're not familiar with Why the Last Man, everybody on Earth dies.
All the men.
Yeah, all the men. All the men die except for Yorick and his pet monkey. But
Ampersand.
Spoiler alert, that's an astronaut. Look at that. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it. All right. That's what you can win. It's rad.
I will say being the last man on Earth is not as fun as it sounds.
Not for him. He does not like it.
No, he did not. So, for the Why the Last Man trade, what is the proper name? So we're looking for the proper name given to the facehugger eggs in the Aliens franchise.
That's a good question.
What are those facehuggers popping out of?
So it's something morph. It's like egomorph, but it's not that. It's oh man.
You say egomorph?
Well, he said it's not that.
It's not that. I don't think it's egomorph. I think it's something like that.
Waffles.
It's like
I'm gonna give
like
you
another word for egg.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a what?
Think this one through. Just what are the other words for eggs? The other words in other languages. You got this. I know you got this.
It's not a. It's not a huevos morph.
No.
Should be.
I mean, that's only.
I think it's ovomorph. I think it's ovomorph.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
There it is. I just saw that the other day.
Look at this wall of text I just put up to cover, Steve.
The egg-like capsule face vision.
Yeah, the ovomorph. Good answer. Good job. I wouldn't have got that. I would have been mad at myself, though. You did a great job.
What a ridiculous name for it, though, because they can't just put morph on everything.
They can.
Have you
They
seen
can.
that?
I do kind of like egomorph though, because now I just picture waffles like
The egomorph. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ant-Man
You
where they're
walk
like,
past
we're just
and waffles fly up at your face, covered
Yeah.
already in butter and syrup.
It's good. You should charge for this. They should put this in a commercial of some kind.
I dig it. And you're like, ah,
The egomorph.
waffles. I do like me some waffles.
Owen says you should watch them if you want to know the names for stuff. Owen, I think you are giving people too much credit. I don't remember names like ovomorph when I watch a movie like that. All right. So we're getting close to the end. I haven't asked you more weird questions. So, Steve, childhood trauma. Let's talk about that.
Childhood trauma. Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks, Jeremy. Go on. What is my worst childhood trauma?
Yeah, what do you talk about in therapy?
Oh, man.
I'm kidding.
I tore my ACL. And I tore
How'd
my
you
knee
do that?
twice, my ACL once. I was playing soccer in a basketball court. And I stomped on my friend's foot so hard it twisted my ankle and ripped my knee. And I was like, bellowing about this pop that just sounded to my knee. Meanwhile, I just, I stamped his foot.
Oh,
horribly. Wow. And he was feeling rather put out that the guy that had just stomped on the top of his foot was getting all the sympathy. But that's life, right?
We were playing pickup basketball one time, and Robbie Dorsett jumps in front of Matt Harris trying to block Matt from driving on the goal. And Matt goes leaping up, and his knee goes right into Robbie's groin. And Robbie, it was like a crunching sound. It was really bad. And Robbie just kind of crawls into the bathroom, and he's laying in the bathroom on the floor with his hand. He's turned the water on in the sink, and water's just running down his arm and running down his body, cold water. He's just laying in the floor like, oh my God, he was dying. That was not good. But that reminded me, you're like, that's not good.
And it's a good egg story, so I approve.
Yeah, there was blood.
No, that story was close-ish to funny until you said that.
I mean, Robbie went on to be okay, and he has kids, so it didn't do anything permanent.
Ugh.
He took one heck of a hit, though. That was not cool.
I want to circle back to this real quick. Alan, that was a good joke. Okay. So, question 9. Man, I'm going to miss you, Steve. You're a great guest. I almost want to stop here and make you come back, but we got to keep going. We got to soldier on. Question 9 is for this
Hang on. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's something. Yeah.
I see what my mom was saying about Terry. Terry, I don't know who Terry is. Terry feels like they came right out of the blue. I could see where Tots comes off like Terry. Cracked Robbie's huevos. Okay, so we are playing for Superman of Metropolis. I'm gonna embiggen this real quick. Let's see. So Tom and I did a drink and draw. It was pretty fun. We had a good time. And he did a couple of sketch covers, and this is one of them. So we also have a Storm, and we have a Bishop. All of them are great. So next week after that, you guys have an opportunity to play for those. Steve, I believe in you. We all know that you're going to get this right. But audience, I don't know. Steve might be.
These last couple of questions are pretty tough. I'm not going to lie.
No.
Terry is Todd.
Oh, that's hilarious.
This is me and Tots right now. All right. So, question 9. What cute baby Pokemon is considered a symbol of good luck and is light yellow with a round body that is still half encased in its egg shell?
Egg. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm going to say Eggmon.
Eggmon?
Yes.
That's the best you could do.
Hey, that's totally fair. I'm with him on that.
You just
Ovomon. I meant Ovomon is what I meant.
Ovomon. Nailed it. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Oh, man. Not this time. We do have a right answer. Before I could even post the question, we had a right answer from Terry. Terry came back with a vengeance in the middle of the show. It is Togepi.
Is that how you say that?
Is
that how you say that?
I sure hope so. That's how I've been saying it for a long time. So it is Togepi. Togepi first appeared in the Pokemon anime, in which it became a major character for the first 5 seasons under the ownership of Misty, and then appeared in the video games Pokemon Gold and Silver. So it was just made up for the show, and then they were like, well, I guess we got to use it now. So
Can I look up a picture of this? I thought there was one in a shell with like all these little like multicolored icons on it. They look like PlayStation controller buttons.
I think that's
that is what Togepi is. Let me grab a picture real quick.
Ah.
Do you know the Pokemon we're talking about?
He clearly does. He could picture it.
Yeah, I didn't know his name. I thought I didn't realize actually that he was yellow on the inside. He's kind of like very, very light cream. But he turns into a bird thing.
Yeah, I think it does. I don't know.
I
That
got
was,
no clue.
I was done with Pokemon before Togepi was like a thing. I'm trying to find a picture that's not that I can actually use. Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, I only know one Pokemon, and that's Pikachu. That's the only one I know.
He's very popular.
Well, you're not an anime guy, and
It's true.
probably. I mean, this came out when I was in like 7th grade, so. Togepi is a Pokemon. Okay, that's it. We're getting close. I'm gonna shed a tear because we're getting close to the end here. We do not have a signed comic this time, so we are playing for this Star Fox print. I will sign it, and you'll feel special about that because you'll
Will
know.
they?
Did you make it?
Yeah, I made this.
He totally did. Yeah.
You didn't know who it was? You were like, I don't know who this group is. Is this Star Granite, Star Flex? I don't know, Bowflex.
Yep.
You just have to know how Jeremy's brain works. Things go in. Sometimes they stay there. Sometimes they rattle out.
Right.
And they were there for long enough for him to draw that, but maybe it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Josh
I
nailed
played
it.
this on the Super NES.
That sounds right.
And they were making those little like.
Yeah, that's them. That's these guys. Interesting factoid. That was a fun game.
Yeah.
It was a fun game. I remember.
Revolutionary, high tech. They had to put like a special chip in the car just to make it go because
Yeah,
you couldn't do
if
that
I can
back
play
in the
it
day.
now. It sucks. It was really fun, man.
It's true. This is true.
Before we ask this question, Josh, I know we're always waiting for this. It's sad that we got here, but at least we get this video.
That's my favorite.
Mine too.
That's a fun one, isn't it, Steve?
That is a fun one.
Just to remind you of the 80s in the coolest possible way.
It feels
Right,
actually
so this
like
is-
a game.
Huh?
Video game-ish.
Yeah. It's like Spy Hunter. It's good stuff. All right. Question number 10. As seen in the 2017 film Ready Player One, what 1979 Atari game had the world's first Easter egg in it?
Oh. I thought the book was really fun. The movie was a wild thing. Oh gosh. I want to say it's some little maze game, right? Where you go around in all these different rooms.
Well, that just described almost all of the early Atari games.
Yeah.
A lot of wrong answers coming up. Any one of them could have been the right answer. I think this one is funny because Mike worked on ET, didn't you? Mike used to work for Atari.
Really? I didn't know that. How
He
did I
said
not
it on
know
our
that?
show.
I don't remember that.
Everyone's always talking about me being dumb with stuff, words, and knowing things.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to pull this one out. It was something like adventure something, or mazers.
Hey, man, you know a word. If you just know one word, then say that one word.
This is, oh man.
Did I freeze there, or did I get my really good hint out?
That was one heck of a hint.
You know your one really? Is it really just adventure?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me. Oh man.
If you want us to tell you whether you're right or wrong, you have to take the question mark off the end and put a period or an exclamation point. Either
Is
way.
it like adventure? Adventure.
Don't overthink it here, Steve.
Mike
Right.
was a quality engineer at Atari in 1981. Mike, did you work on this game? We'll tell you what the answer is in a second.
All right. Based on my expert advice and the advice of my lawyer, I'm gonna go with adventure.
I can't believe you pulled that word out to start with, let alone because I was like, I never would have thought of that.
That's it. Is adventure?
That's it.
What a ridiculous name for a game.
Right? They gave up. They weren't working hard on that.
Yeah, that game looked like trash.
Adventure.
But it was 1979. Video games were like in their very, very beginning phases. You know, like they didn't have a whole lot of competition. So you got it. You nailed it.
Do you know what the Easter egg was? You have to go through the game or go back through a room and then.
Let's see. I'm gonna lay this whole wall of text out. Owen gives me so much stuff that I can read to know and sound really smart and like I know what's going on. But instead, here it is. Warren Robinette, tired of programmers not getting credit for their work, hid his name in a secret chamber tucked inside a 1979 Atari video game, Adventure. After completing a specific sequence of moves, an Adventure player would stumble upon his name in a message stating, created by Warren Robinette. They weren't happy about it until somebody wrote in and said, that's freaking cool. So, good night, Kyle. Kyle, nailed it.
Yeah, have a good one, Kyle. Always good to see you, man.
Owen copies and pastes from various wikis. So, Steve, congratulations. If anything, you really nailed that last question.
That was completely out of my,
You pulled up the word adventure. Nobody gave that to you. You had it. You said it twice before Jeremy said anything.
It's like,
you did.
ruin a good thing.
Just say the damn word. People always hate on me for my, quality hints. They always say that I'm trying to give prizes away.
Quality hints.
High quality.
They're great.
It's not when you're intentionally giving people hints. It's when you unintentionally are like, here's the answer. Blink light, blink light, blink light.
I do my best. All right. So, Steve, you walked away with 1, 2, 3, 4 prizes tonight. I'm not as cool as the prize cam. I didn't write down what you won. I just wrote down which answers you got right. So I will put them together. But I believe you won the sticker pack. I believe you won the gelatinous Feely balls. I believe you definitely won that print. So I'm backtracking. You won Why the Last Man, right? Yes.
Yeah, I did. I think I did.
Nailed it. Cool. Thanks for helping me with that one. And then everybody else, you won cool stuff. I will figure out what it was because that's my job as a host.
Just make sure not to ban Terry Smith.
Tots, I'm sorry. I'll fix it. I'll figure out how to fix it. With Nick, I didn't really want to fix it that bad, but with you, I do. I'll fix it tonight.
Oh, Jason, you're bringing up people that we almost put in here for sure. Grade A. Good Lord. Doug, that is so painful. Egg Foo. Yeah, you talk about a terrible Wonder Woman villain. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, and Batman's Egghead. Yeah, there were definitely some we thought about and didn't go with. But, yeah, fun times. Fun times. Who would have thought we could have pull off an egg-based trivia show?
Look, all the best shows, egg-based shows.
Name one. Name literally anyone.
Haven Comics. Comics Quiz,
cool.
Egg Show.
Yeah.
You only need one.
Name in there right
top
at the
tier,
end.
your top shelf and a league of your own. The Egg Show.
Oh, look at that. Wow, he's just really boosted us up there. Does Pirates of the Caribbean count as an egg movie?
Does it?
He does talk about the origins of mayonnaise, which is egg-based. So
it makes it a whole egg movie?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Sure.
No. The answer is no. Audience, let us know what you think. Is Pirates of the Caribbean about eggs?
Also, another quick question for you. It's actually two questions. One, do you eat those pickled eggs you can get at the gas station?
I'm scared. Is that for me or the audience?
That's for you.
Oh, no,
Everybody,
I'm terrified. I'm
too.
terrified of eggs that come out of like murky liquid.
I'm with you there. Chicken Run was a very good movie that's egg themed. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't do it. They're right next to the pig's feet at the gas station, and I'm like, I don't know who's eating this stuff, but that's not right.
It's not right. The grocery
Never
store had
eat
these
gas
like
station foods.
pre-peeled eggs, boiled eggs that were pre-peeled in a little plastic bag. You get like a set of 6 or 2. And I
Yeah,
got some of those, and they came out all slimy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is not good. I don't know.
I
No.
eat those. I'll eat those.
But they're slimy, and I don't know why.
You just got to learn not to want to eat those things. You just got to learn to eat them because you have to. You just put them in there and you just forget about it. You just move on.
They're not mandatory, Jeremy. I mean, you don't have to. That's the thing. They're not mandatory.
Steve, you got to come back and be a guest co-host.
not mandatory.
I love Steve. I am glad you came on tonight.
I'm so tickled to be on here tonight. I won a lot of cool stuff, and I appreciate the time. I feel like a winner.
You are a winner. You won many presents. There are many prizes. That's awesome.
It's awesome. Thank you guys so much for the help. Thank you for the audience for dragging through what I couldn't get.
The audience always has a good time. They always win prizes too, so it's a best of both worlds. Give him a prize for that answer. Yeah, it's not mandatory, Jeremy. That was pretty good.
Well, Steve, do you have anything you want to let the audience know before we head out?
No, I'm just happy to be here. If you want more eggs in your life, I'll promote my eggs. I'm on Instagram at Egghead Country. That's it.
Okay.
And I'm not selling anything. Like, I don't have eggs for sale right now. Maybe I will in the future, but you just got to get, some more eggs. If you want happiness and eggs, this is it.
Hey guys, do you think he should sell his prints? Would you want an egg print or original art? Because if you do, go to Egghead Country on Instagram.
There you go. One thing I would like to remind people is that due to scheduling conflict, Joe Pruitt from Aftershock Studios is now going to be coming to Haven for a signing on Saturday, March 5th. So bring your X-Men comics from the late 90s, bring Negative Burn from Caliber, bring any Aftershock book, but come out to Haven on March 5th. Joe Pruitt's going to be there from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock doing a signing and chit-chatting about comics and just generally being cool. This will be the first time we've ever had a comic book publisher and writer come to the store. So I'm curious to see how that goes and looking forward to hopefully having a really good turnout.
That'll be awesome. Except for that too. Glad you didn't suck, Steve.
Yeah, don't suck eggs. I've heard people do that.
Oh man.
I mean, there's a total. We should have totally asked a Gollum question.
Yes.
Because Gollum taught his grandma how to suck eggs. In the
Steve,
book, that's what it says. In the book, that's what it says.
Gross. Steve, when you do have prints for sale, hit me up. Just email me, and I will make sure everybody here knows.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Josh, you have anything for us, or you want to play us out?
That's it. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us, as always. If you're watching this at work tomorrow, shame on you, and congratulations for getting away with that. If you're watching it anytime after that, thanks for doing that too. I hope you're subscribed to the channel. Hope you like it. We have a good time. If you ever want to come on as a guest, let us know. We're always looking because we start to run low on people after a couple of years, and we're always looking for more guests. So if you want to come on
all the time,
just let us know. We'd love to have you. And we will see you guys next week.